Sorry for being late. Just overslept a little because of some dumb appointment. Continuing forward, this is Sullivan House, your latest review of Naruto Shippuden, episode 330 and 41. Like Orochimaru's return, and this is just straight canon, and I just love this because it's straight out of the manga. Continuing forward with this, you have Sasuke in the cave with Jugo, and Suigetsu. They brought the scroll. And right now Sasuke, he's like, right now, his daughters are confused right now because now that Itachi is done, what's he gonna do? And now he has Jugo and Suigetsu to deal with. Things are getting heated, and I mean they're discussing stuff. And you stop the animation with Itachi, and Sasuke is still bothered by Itachi's words. Next Suigetsu is like just trying to snap out of it. And then you hear him the scroll, and he reads and he notices something like he has an idea in his head. He said he needs to look for the ones who knows everything, the all-knowing ones. Then he has the idea to bring back Orochimaru. Okay, you can't bring Orochimaru back. He's dead. So Suigetsu knows that. Jugo knows that. And Sasuke knows that. But he said don't underestimate Orochimaru. He was a clever son of a bitch. He even asked Jugo to bring Anko's body. He had to cut out a piece of Kabuto's flesh, because his flesh is like a copy of the curse mark. It's a copy of the curse mark because of the whole, and also evolved because of the whole sage jutsu thing, the sage jutsu, because of its enormous energy and secret powers. If he cuts off a piece of flesh and does something, he does it's like when he does a sign, and remember when in the earlier Naruto chapters after Sasuke went through the tuning exams with everybody else, he got the curse mark put on him, and Kakashi put the sealing spell, the curse sealing. He does the same thing but reverses the sign so he can undo the seal. But this seal was completely different. He allows the seal to. His sealing is to mix the flesh with the curse mark that's already on Anko, let it merge and then expel out a snake, and Orochimaru comes out. And I just love this chapter for it because this is straight out of the original manga, no filler, straight storyline. Like the late 590s. We're getting to the epic part. Continuing forward with this. After Orochimaru come out, Jugo doesn't care, and the same thing, but Suigetsu is just scared because remember Orochimaru confined him in a freaking lab beaker. He was in a tank, unable to do nothing for a long time. He was in nothing but a giant ass tank, being a living lab experiment, a living water tank. I mean, we've seen this before. I mean, that's Jugo, and that's Orochimaru for your cruelty. And then there's Jugo. I mean, he had respect on him, but he only followed Orochimaru's orders for Kimimaru, and since Kimimaru sacrificed himself for Sasuke, and that makes Sasuke's will the same as Kimimaru. That is very interesting to know. You should know that. Everybody should know, because this is just straight out of the manga and straight forward with this. Orochimaru comes out and say hi there. I mean, everybody's like right now in this mixed, but then Sasuke asks Orochimaru for a favor, like, you take me to the all-knowing ones. What is the all-knowing ones? Unless you know about the other chapter that you read from other people, then I won't tell you. Because, to be honest, I know the secrets. I know all the secrets, but the truth is, I'm still a rookie. I wish I did this all a year ago. For Neverworld, Shinichi 7 did this better than I did. And that's the truth. Continuing forward, because he's asking to do more, and Orochimaru notices that Sasuke is not the same Sasuke who's manipulated by him, by Itachi, by Tobi, that he's not the same. He wants to know what is a clan, what is a village to him after having everything taken away from him, and just is growing, and now he's like this. That's Sasuke for you, because Sasuke is no longer himself, no longer depend on vengeance, but he's still angry though. He's still angry having everything ripped away from him. Would you be if he was ripped away from him, like everything? Who knows? Continuing forward with this, continuing forward right now. You have after that you get the other half of the episode where the ghetto mazo, the ghetto statue's acting weird, swallowing the sealing urn and the gourd, or it was his fast. Apparently those gourds, were tools of the Sage Six powers that were used for sealing. But you also get something else. They contain Gikaku and Ginkaku, the Gold and Silver brothers. They absorb a piece of the Nine Tails chakra. Let me explain. Hey, Orochimaru is planning to revive the Jubi, because we know this. Those of you know this, those of you know this, those of you don't know. The Ghetto Mazo, the Ghetto statue, is the empty shell of the Jubi, the Ten Tails, actual body, just corrupted and just decayed. It has nothing inside of it. It's just an empty shell. So basically, it's like a caterpillar that are trying to morph into a butterfly. Well, in this case, a butterfly. In this case, a caterpillar turned into an ugly monster. Kind of weird, right? Continuing forward with this, you get to find out. I mean, remember, B, when he fought Sasuke, cloned himself. Itachi took the clones and put it in the Ghetto Monster, but that's a small piece of the 8 tails. And then there's the chakra they got from the 9 tails from the Hikaru Ginkaku brothers. Apparently, the Jubi can be revived only with just a small piece of its chakra of the remaining tail beads. It doesn't need the whole thing, just a small piece of it. Continuing forward with this, you just love this chapter, because you also get to see the 9 tails explain everything. The secret of the Sage of Six Paths and the chakra of the tail beast. Since the 10 tails with every tail beast combined just split into multiple pieces, and also so the sealing urns, and also I explained about Ginkaku possessing the 9 tails chakra, and when also that the 8 tails also explained how he got its chakra. So it doesn't need the whole thing. He just needed a small piece to revive itself. And Toby even says it doesn't care. It doesn't need. It's still incomplete. That small piece is enough to make sure its revival is succeeded. That means that Toby is right now winning this war and got what he wanted. But Naruto is not giving up. He is not giving up so easily. And knowing him, he's not going to give up no matter what. He even explains to it that my dream is to become the greatest Hokage ever. Everybody's rallying behind. Everybody's rallying behind Naruto, and we just know him for that. He is the best. He's not going to give up for anybody, including Toby, who he thinks that no name is important. But then you also get from Toby. You get Itachi. You get him. Like, remember, he used everybody, and he knows people well. But he also says something to Kakashi, don't open your mouth too lightly. We get smack talk from him. You even get guy asking, who the hell are you? And like, what does it matter for someone don't remember faces? We know what's coming. We all know what's coming. I'm not going to tell nobody yet. I'm going to let y'all find out for yourselves who the hell is this guy. That's for at least 2 episodes away. Or until they cut it for winter break and won't see it until January. But I'm telling you, people are going to be surprised. Those of you don't. But trust me, the surprising chapters in. Now that Sasuke has Orochimaru back, now he's going to go on his quest to find the ones who know everything. And the chapter is getting heated. The 10 tails is about to revive. Toby's going to win and pass the infinite Tsukuyomi. He wants the infinite Tsukuyomi that badly because he wants to make sure that not because he wants to rule over the world. And then there's the other Mando still playing with the 5 Kage. And just treating them like toys. Nice. And I know what's going to happen to the 5 Kage. I've seen the original manga. They're all going to be, Continuing forward, this is Solomon review of Naruto Shippuden, episode 341, Orochimaru returns. Thank you, hope you're watching, thank you, I hope you appreciate it. Comment and subscribe. Signing off.